Hi, I'm Deborah Gaffney, and this is Madiha Nassar, President of the Mary Jane Carvel Foundation Board of Directors. And we welcome you to the beautiful Magnolia Room in the Houston Club. We're high on the 49th floor. We're at our annual fundraising dinner entitled Spooky Paws. We are raising money for our furry friends, and we hope that you will, if not attend, at least check out the website and donate so that we can continue Mary Jane Carvel's dream of helping our furry friends. We're off to have fun.
Never convince Mary Jane to death. So, we started in 2019 actually giving grants. And that year we gave it to two groups. We gave one to Best Friends, who made a big splash in Houston with their very first event at NRG Stadium, which was a big adoption event. And it was so much fun to be there. We had a table, and we gave them $2,000. And then to help them with that, and Beaumont Pets Alive. So at the big event, we gave them $2,000 to help sponsor. We went around and we had the opportunity to meet a lot of people who came with their animals from all over the region. And they adopted so many animals that weekend. Even though a lot of them went home, it was wonderful to see people come and get big, big animals that are hard to adopt a lot of times. And they stood in line. I'll never forget when I drove up for us to set up our table, they were lined up all the way down NRG Stadium and around the block. And it was just a fabulous thing. We were so happy to have done that. The other organization we gave to that year was $5,000 to Beaumont Pets Alive. And that's an organization run by Kelly Kays, and that's the veterinarian right here on the end. Dr. Kays really finances that group herself, although she does fundraising now. And we gave them money for their spay and neuter program. They did a really great job, and they were really good about letting us know exactly how they spent the money that we gave them. And so we were very, very happy to help them. They have a great organization. In 2020, we were able to give out 3 grants to 3 different associations, all of whom sent us their requests. And the first one was the Assistant League of Bay Area. So they have a group of youngsters who are starting to do work to volunteer in the community. It's called Assist Teens. And they asked us for $3,000 for a 2-year program they were doing, where they would help when animals were adopted, provide a kit that would go with the animal to their new home. And we thought that that was a pretty good thing for those kids to be doing, and so we gave them the grant. We were very happy to ask them to actually come up here for just a second and tell you about them. Their Bay Area pet adoptions, and Badia and I went over to their facility to talk with them. Come on up here, don't be shy. They are fantastic. We were so impressed with their facility, and they asked us to give them a grant to help build a surgical center, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about it, because they really do a great job.
So, briefly, Bay Area Pet Adoptions was created 54 years ago as the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals of Galveston County. We still retain that name. We also DBA now as Bay Area Pet Adoptions. It's just as a better explanation of our function. Talk about leap of faith. That's pretty much how we operate daily. We were given a grant for a surgical center. We are going to be able to provide all of our own spay neuters in-house, in addition to small surgeries, minor procedures and such. This is Kim Carvel. She's our general manager. She's also a master vet tech, and she will be providing those medical services. So you want to go around. We are a no-kill shelter. Once we take in an animal, that animal's life is ours. We will provide services for that animal for the rest of its life. If the doctor has to return it, we bring them back in. If we have an animal that stays for a long period of time, then they have a home with us.
The final group we gave money to in 2020 was a group called Houston K911, which appears to be, a dog group, but they do spay and neuters, and they do dogs and cats. And we gave them $5,500 for their spay and neuter program, and they're fantastic.